As viewers, being a Hollywood star looks like a glamorous job. We assume that the actors do very little job. But the reality sits quite different. At times, actors tend to take the saying, "The show must go on," quite seriously and end up being injured while doing so. Today we bring to you a list of actors who have been injured on movie sets, but before we go any further, do not forget to like this video. Most actors tend to put themselves through harsh conditions and situations trying to give a performance that the audience might remember them by. But, it isn't very uncommon for actors to get their bones broken or to suffer a concussion while performing stunts and choreographed fight scenes. Without further ado, let's delve into the list. Number 1. Tom Cruise. Cruise is known for being one of those actors who is committed to performing his own stunts, and over his time in the industry, he has been injured numerous times. One such incident happened during the shoot of Mission Impossible Fallout. While shooting in London, Cruise broke his ankle on the set. This has been captured in a video as well, wherein Cruise can be seen jumping from building to building and eventually crashing his ankle against a building. However, he went on to complete the shot, like the pro that he is. Number 2. Brad Pitt. This unfortunate event happened while Pitt was shooting for his psychological thriller, Seven. During a chase sequence, Pitt was supposed to run through an alley in heavy rain. It turns out, he was unlucky as he slipped and his arm went through a windshield, which resulted in a torn tendon. Did you know, this injury was written into the film to avoid any delay, and Pitt was seen in a cast for the rest of the movie. Number 3. Uma Thurman. During the shoot of Kill Bill Volume 2, Thurman suffered numerous injuries. Thurman was made to drive on a dirt track at high speed, which did not end well. Apparently, Tarantino had himself tested the track. However, on D-Day he made Thurman drive in the other direction. Thurman released the footage behind the horrific incident in 2018. Number 4. Halle Berry. Do you remember the horror film, Gothica? During the shoot of the film, Berry broke her arm, but this time it was not because of a stunt, but it so happened that her hand was broken by Robert Downey Jr. While in interrogation scene, Downey was supposed to twist her arm, but he went a little too far and broke Berry's arm. The production shut down for 8 weeks after the incident. Even years after this incident, Berry has admitted that she has still not forgiven Downey for this careless mistake. Number 5. Johnny Depp. During the shoot of Lone Ranger, Depp narrowly escaped being trampled to death by his horse. The video of this incident shows how Depp accidentally came off his saddle and was dragged by his horse up to 25 yards while he struggled to cling on. He eventually let go of the saddle and was trampled upon, but thankfully he did not sustain any major injuries. Number 6. Jamie Alexander. While shooting for Thor: The Dark World, Alexander suffered numerous serious injuries. She suffered a high fall, which almost left her paralyzed with serious injuries, including a herniated disc and injuries to her spine. Jamie was unable to get up after the fall, and spent a week in the hospital, and went through a month of rehabilitation to continue filming her fight scenes. Number 7. Harrison Ford. On the sets of Star Wars: The Force Awakens, Ford suffered a broken leg as a door closed on his leg. The actor ended up getting surgery and spent months in rehabilitation. Apparently, the production company was sued for $2 million for breaching health and safety guidelines. It was said that the door that caused Ford the injury could have very well killed him and was compared to a small car. Number 8. George Clooney. While filming Syriana in 2005, Clooney sustained numerous serious injuries. In a torture sequence, a stunt went horribly wrong and resulted in Clooney getting his head cracked open. His neurologist informed him about the extent of his damage. His back had a 2.5-inch tear and he had sustained another tear in his neck. And to top it all, he was leaking spinal fluid. He suffered from agonizing pain due to spinal injection for over a period of 2 weeks. This brings us to the end of our video. Do not forget to like this video, comment down below to let us know how blown away were you by these injuries your favorite actors sustained.